Hi, welcome to the GENX Glam and Get Up channel here on YouTube. It is great to see everyone, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever time of day it is for you. I hope everything is well. I'm going to get right into this video because it's so rare these days that I'm finding time to press that record button and hang out with everyone. But when I do, I really have such a good time, and I hope you do too. So, and I know I've teased it. I've been like, now that I've made my move, my international move from Canada to Stockholm, you're like, she can't just keep saying like she just made a move, right? I've been here for a couple of months now, but I'm telling you, it takes a little while to settle in when you make these big leaps around the world. But I am settling in. Work is going well. Kids' school's going well. I've been traveled around a bit. As you know, I went to the flagship Charlotte Tilbury shop in the very chic Covent Gardens area of London. I've been to Helsinki since I've been here, another lovely little town that I had a good time. At because we were on like a ship. I got to sleep in a ship, on a ship, in a cabin, on a ship. Anyway, it's great to be here. I want to do a quick unbox from my latest Ipsy haul. I want to talk about the latest like FabFitFun customization. I want to talk a little bit more about birthday gifts I've been cashing in on, various vendors that we love, and I want to talk about a giveaway. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for it. Guys, this is a giveaway video. I have put together a nice little giveaway here. The Pur's a fantastic Canadian brand that I learned about when I was living in Canada. This bag is really cool. Like, I was searching around, I'm like, because I have a lot of bags that I haven't opened yet, right? And this one is like, I forgot I had this one. I had to get a chair, stand on it, open up a billion cubbies above my head to look for the right bag for this giveaway. It is just so roomy. It's got a really nice inside lining. I mean, it's light, so gotta be careful. One little I don't know, one little messy screw top on a foundation or one of those blushes that have the spongy sponge that if you don't forget to twist and turn, it'll like leak all over the place. Could stain the inside of that thing, but it's a really nice bag. We'll look at the contents in a minute. Before I go any further, I wanted to say, I forgot to show you in my last video, I've been talking a lot about Charlotte Tilbury, and I forgot to show you guys like this cute little charm I got. Charlotte Tilbury is really generous in her gifts with purchase. Granted, you got to get to the minimum spends, but it doesn't take much. If you're restocking Charlotte Tilbury or trying Charlotte Tilbury, to get to a minimum spend to get one of her free gifts. So I think she does incentivize more than any other brand that I'm aware of. But look at this cute little charm. I'm glad I got the heart and not, I don't know, not one of the other charms. And it's, I could just latch it onto a backpack or something. I think it's really cool. When I did my last Ipsy unbox, I whipped through it so fast. The glam bag, look at this thing. I meant to like say it's got like a Halloween vibe. Like, look at that. So cool, right? Where am I headed today? I'm headed to get my nails done. This one's broke. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a quick get ready. So there's actually probably not going to be a lot of glam going on because I'm just going to run to the mall, and I might go shopping again at H&M and look for a couple more pair of trousers for work. And, and then if I find a dress, I don't want to be pulling over my head and getting makeup on stuff. I'm on the fence about going shopping. So let's just go ahead, get into the Ipsy, because I have got my toner down. I have my under eye cream down. I have some serum on. I just put the Charlotte Tilbury lip mask on. I love how this says life-changing lip mask. It's good, but I don't know if I'd go as far as saying life-changing, but that's just me. But anyway, I was waiting to dig into the Ipsy because I thought maybe there'll be like a face moisturizer or something that we can try out. And so let's see what's in it. Let's see what Ipsy's got in store for us. I like how they still give you like an old school paper pamphlet, so you can really read the details on what they're sending. If you're unfamiliar with Ipsy, it's a subscription service. You get to pick out some of the contents towards the beginning of a month. You pick them out, and then they ship it. I tend to always pick brushes, even though I have a gazillion brushes. I'm just such a fan of brushes. These look like they're all pretty much eye brushes, like, for shading in, which I'm trying to like get a little bit better at, get a little bit more confident in. So those look fantastic. What's this? Oh, we've got a face palette. Oh, it's from Tarte. I don't buy a lot from Tarte. I'm not a big supporter of the brand, but these colors, I'm not gonna lie, look very interesting. especially these two colors down here. These are signature colors for me when it comes to pretty much anything. These two colors, oops, these two, that, I mean, there's no way I'm wearing that Superman blue or that teal or that gold, probably not, or that super dark brown. But let's look at this thing. Oh wow, it's really sturdy. Oh, you know what? They gave me this for free. This is because I resubscribed to the Glam Box. I'm like, I wouldn't have picked out Tarte. That's why I got this. It's because I resubscribed to the Glam Box because I had unsubscribed during my move. Look at Looksy Daisy. Can you say that? I always say Oopsie Daisy, but can I say Looksy Daisy? Look, guys, it's broke. It's not their fault. I'm sure it's not their fault. Like, it takes, like, stuff reaching me gets really beat up. But what I'm going to have to do, now I can't even give this away. I'm going to have to empty out that pan here that's all brokey broke, clean it out, and then, you know, use these other colors. Oh, wow. Like I said, it was a freebie. It was a freebie because I resubscribed. All right, let's see what else do we have going on in here. Milk, Milky Milk. What is this in milk? Oh, this is, I think it's a blush in the shade Dream Machine. Oh, before I forget, birthday stuff. So I went on oh, no. It's a lip oil. I wonder if it's tingly. Gosh, I have a lot of lip oils. And you know what I said to myself? I said, self, when I was putting together this, we haven't gone into the giveaway yet. And by the way, it's going to be, please read all the rules carefully, but it's going to be a USA, Canada, or Europe giveaway, right? That's where I'm going with this one. Let's see how the Nord Post, Nord I think is North. My Swedish is not good. Let's see how Nord Post does for me. If it goes out to the USA, there are plenty of people that are starting to go home that I know for like around the Thanksgiving holidays. I think I can get this thing back home to a USA winner pretty easily. But if I got a winner in Canada or in Europe, it's going to go post Nord. And it's like, I don't want to say it's like breaking the seal. It's like ripping the Band-Aid off. We just have to see how this is going to work, because I've got overstock here. I've been meaning to tell you about this site here in Sweden that one of my colleagues told me about. And it's basically like a secondhand store shop-ish. Well, where they will send you, like, I think you have to pay like a couple of bucks. They will mail you these like big blue bags that you can stuff with clothes, you can stuff with like home goods, you can stuff with beauty products, and they will resell it. You don't get the money, I don't think, but you get credit on their website. And guys, they have some great stuff, like great stuff. Like, I think they only take good stuff. So I was saying to self, you don't have a lippy in this lovely giveaway. Let's put that Milk lip gloss in there, because if you saw my videos that I was doing the decluttering series over the summer, you know, to keep the content flowing while I was in transition, I did a whole thing like decluttering my lippies. I just have so many. As much as I don't have a Milk lip oil, I would much rather put that in the giveaway. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh boy, I gotta dig in. Lithe, Lithe. Excuse me. I don't know what that brand is. Let's look. Is it an eyeshadow palette? It looks like it's an eyeshadow palette. Let's take a look. I've been getting a lot of eyeshadow palettes lately, and I'm still loving the Charlotte Tilbury All Over Face palette that I bought. I'm really digging into it. Like, every day I'm using it. So I'm not so sure if I can get tempted. This looks interesting. Come on, Ipsy. I mean, this is, all right. I like this shade. I like that shade. I guess that's a cool shimmer. That would look fantastic over New Year's. That dark gray, for people that can do smoky looks, would probably really dig that. That looks like a really good smoky gray sort of palette. And that brown, you know, it's not that bad. It is not that bad. Let's put that over there. This is a big one. Purlisse. Yeah, we had Purlisse in Canada. I would see this brand at Shoppers Drug Mart, which I miss. This is a Pumpkin Chai Latte Cleansing Balm. I picked this one out because I love cleansing balms. I love any cleansers I can get my hands on. This is a Soft Pinch Dewy Liquid Blush from Rare Beauty. So this is going to go in my Rare Beauty collection because, you know, I have some little blushes. Like, here's a like I have some minis like this from Rare Beauty in a couple of different shades, but I really liked this shade. You know, I don't have it. Like, I liked my old Glam Station when I was in the basement in Canada, where I could like reach around. Like, my desk space here is not as much. Like, I really only keep on my built-in vanity desk here, which is like your standard, I don't even know if it's like 4.5 feet long. Maybe it's like, I don't know. Yeah, maybe 4 feet long, 2 feet wide. But what I miss about my other Glam Station is I had a huge table, like a huge table, and I could reach a lot of stuff because I know I have a blush from NARS. I don't know who's watching that might remember, but there's a shade that NARS makes in their blush called Gina. And it's a really nice, like, kind of orangish, not in the peach. I thought that that would match this. So I will try that look maybe next week. I'll get out my Gina blush from NARS and pair it with this Rare Beauty Soft Pinch blush in the shade Virtue from Rare Beauty. That is it, my friends. That is it from Ipsy. All right, we didn't get any face moisturizer. So let me just throw some on super quick and then deal with my fingers, which are going to be greasy. Gosh, I'm so low on this. Come on, Cyber Monday, Black Friday. I'm waiting for those Charlotte Tilbury deals. Charlotte Tilbury has like her build a stockings going on right now, which I'm not going to go for. It's quite expensive to build a stocking, but if she brings out her mystery stocking, that I am going to buy again. And I have extra stockings themselves from previous years. I think I have 2 extras. I want to do a Charlotte Tilbury stocking giveaway myself this year, so stay tuned for that one. Let's get back to the birthday stuff. So I got a birthday gift from I got my birthday gift from Charlotte Tilbury. Like, that's the one that I got, and it's one of these Pillow Talk Beauty Lovers palettes, which I've had before, and I think I gave away to Jeanette B. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jeanette, but I think you got this in a giveaway. And you know what? I'll probably put this in the holiday stocking that I just talked about. Let's see how this mail out goes. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed. So Charlotte Tilbury, I got that birthday gift. I tried to order my birthday gift from Guerlain. Like, it got rejected. It didn't work. So I'm going to send that home, and I'm going to pick it up when I visit family in January. Last year, if you recall, if you were paying attention during October Palooza, my birthday month, I got some really cool soap, such chic-y, beautiful soap from Guerlain. So nice that it's like one of those things you don't even want to use. It's so nice. And then, but this year they're doing a candle. So, and last year I got it. I know I didn't have to buy anything. This year I had to do a minimum purchase. So the cheapest thing I could find to buy on Guerlain's website was a lip liner. So I bought like a nude, I bought one of their nude shades. So that's coming. Can't wait to collect that in January. I'm just happy like I didn't waste the free gift. And then Sephora. I just did my Sephora order for my birthday gift. Because get this, I tried to go to Sephora here locally in Stockholm last week. And I go in, I'm like, hey, can I get my birthday gift? Because I've done this in Canada, like the birthday gift. In the US, you get the birthday gift. Come to think of it, like around the world, have I done a birthday gift from Sephora in a country that's not Canada, USA? I don't think so. So the guy's like, he's like, well, are you part of the loyalty program? I'm like, yeah, just put in my email and you'll see I'm Rouge, baby. You know? And so he's like, oh, we don't do that here. I forget their colors. Like, they do colors, 2 different colors. I don't even want to get it wrong, so I'm not going to say. And I said, well, let me just join the program, then I can get my gift. $180 minimum spend, or really cumulative. So it's not like, I wasn't under the impression, I've been going to Sephora a long time, way before I even got to be a Rouge person, right? Before I had my midlife makeup crisis and I wore and bought next to no makeup. I have always known that Sephora gives a birthday gift if you're in their program. So I was really surprised when the guy was like, it's equivalent to $180 you need to spend in Sephora, Sweden, before you're eligible to get a birthday gift. I was like, I don't think so. So I left, and because you know how I feel about buying stuff directly at Sephora anyway. I left, but I did go online I did go online. I did buy some stuff, but Sephora has all their holiday packs out. You know, their Sephora saves. Is that what they call them? You know, they're packs, they're bundles. And so I bought a bundle with Makeup Forever 5 mini lip liners. And I love Makeup Forever lip liners. I'm digging around in my drawer. Here's one here. What do we got? Wherever Walnut. I have Forever Caffeine or something like that. And these are some of my favorite ones. Oh, here's my other one from Makeup Forever. And it's Anywhere Caffeine. So these are fantastic. Great pigment. These are out in the space, the beauty space. People love Makeup Forever lip liners, and I'm in that love club. And they have right now on Sephora, I want to say it was 36 bucks. They have a 5 mini Makeup Forever lip liners, which I think is a really good deal. I've never seen that bundle before, so I was like, bam, got it. And then there's LYS mini bronzer and like illuminating sticks, which is great. Like LYS sticks are great. They're very creamy. We've talked about this before. Can I reach mine? Let's see. Oh, I almost dropped my camera. Hey, see my little Care Bear in the corner? He's like right there. How can I point to him? There's my Care Bear in the corner. Hey. Anyway, let me see. I'm charging my phone while I'm recording. All right. Let's get to the LYS stick. Here it is. So creamy. These things are fantastic. Let's just put a little bit on. Why not? Why not? I actually don't think I'm going to try clothes on today. I'm just going to warm up my face and get out of here. But so I got like a 2-pack of minis, and I want to say they were $18. And then there was an offer. I've said this before. Always check the offers when you're buying from Sephora, because usually a minimum spend of $30 will get you something. So I want to say I think I got a hair product offer. Picked out some samples. See how, look at that, how pigmented that is. My face is really warming up. The only thing you have to be careful about on these LYS sticks is that they are so creamy. They tend to break at the base. So if I crank this thing all the way up, mine has broken. Same with their blushes. But I mean, it's not a big deal. You don't need to crank the thing all the way up you just need it a little bit. So even though it's broken at the base, like down here, snapped off the cream stick, I can still, you know, that's all I need. I just need to wheel it up a little bit. Anyway, I'm excited to get the minis from that, from Sephora. All right, let's just put this on, blend it out a little bit. Check out this giveaway. And I gotta go. I gotta go get the nails done because I've got more stuff that needs to get done today around the house. It's fall here, and we have a lot of trees in our backyard. So those leaves are all over the place. And yeah. There's stuff to do, right? I know you have stuff to do. It is that time of year. We're getting ready to roll into the holidays. It's fall. Many of you who live in parts of the world that, you know, you've got to do some yard maintenance too. It's like, it's really beautiful out there, but it's a lot of work and transitioning between seasons, right? It is a lot of work. Let's get out some beautiful skin concealer from Charlotte Tilbury. I feel like I should do a little bit of war paint. I don't know. What do you think? Just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. Definitely down the T-zone, brighten things up a little bit before I get out of here and get to the mall. Not much effort going into the face today, my friends. Not much effort. Hey, did you see my vintage? This is my vintage FDNY sweatshirt from New York City. I bought this thing when I was 22, so I just turned 51. That'll tell you how old this sweatshirt is. When I first moved to New York City, when I was 22, I bought this like any good newbie to the city would buy. And you can tell it's vintage because it has the Twin Towers on it. So, yeah, I'm wearing my sweatshirt today. I'm going to wear a light jacket over it because it's not like heavy weather jacket yet, but you still hear it's like kind of rainy and it gets a little windy. So I definitely want to break the wind, but I don't want a big bulky jacket yet. So I was like, oh, I love this sweatshirt. It gives me like the best energy when I wear it. So, that's what I'm going with. All right. I'm so excited. Let's crank through this giveaway. Let's see what's in the bag. Are my hands clean enough? Are my hands clean enough? I think that they are. I think that they are. All right. I'm going to be very careful. Let's look at the bag again. This is so cool. I love little hooks like that. So cool. All right. Let's get into it. This is what USA, Canada, or Europe giveaway. keeping our fingers crossed I'll be able to figure this out. All right, you saw this. Dream Machine from Milk. It's a nice, looks like it's a lip oil gloss. I'm going to put some powder on before I leave, by the way. Wow, it looks really nice. I'm tempted to keep it, but I'm like, come on. Come on. If I put that in with all my other lippies, it's going to get like quicksand to the bottom. Jelly Pop Primer from e.l.f. Body Firming Cream from Clarins, a nice little sample size. Nice little sample size of a Belle Royale. This is Guerlain's a Belle Royale collection. This is the Honey Treatment Night Cream. This is really good stuff. This is like, it's expensive in the full size, but I love giving these things out because I know that, you know, I know you guys travel and, you know, you need just something really tiny. You don't want it to take up a lot of space. That's what these things are perfect for. I'm going to throw out the Get It Chiquita All Over Face Palette that I got in my Ipsy bag. When I opened it, I was like, oh, I'm tempted to keep it, but I am going to go ahead and put this in the giveaway. So let's open it up. But look at all the different pans. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pans. 6 pans in here. That is not bad considering. So you've got some nice shimmers, some fantastic shadow bases, a really pretty blush. The only thing I was like, really? You couldn't spring for the mirror? Come on, Chiquita Beauty. Wait, isn't that a banana brand, Chiquita? Lash and Roll, no, Lash Extender Mascara from e.l.f. We've got another e.l.f. product in here. This is a clarifying calm acne treatment, sort of face oil. You can re-gift that to a family member if you don't need it yourself. Le Creme, we're back to a nice little Guerlain sample of Le Creme, is the Orchidee Imperial Cream, face cream, really fantastic. And this is like a $45 value sample, this little 3 milliliter, because if you buy the full size 20 mil of this, it's like ridiculous, over 500 bucks. Really fun. Love Kaja Beauty. Love Kaja Beauty. It's one of their beauty bento products. So I have one here. Mine is in the shade Neutral Moment, but I love these little bento boxes, and these are great for travel too. But these have different shades. You've got, this looks like a fantastic box. You're going to have your light and your dark base shades, and then like a peachy shade. Really nice. Let's see, some more good travel side stuff. Mud Masky. It's a Pearl Polish Super Glow Pink Clay Mask. This is, this had to have come in Ipsy. It's a matte face primer from LES. I'm not sure this brand. And then some more samples in here. Oh, you don't really... Should I keep this thing in there? I think it's like throw away, do not eat. I think it keeps it fresh. I'll throw it away. Some Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream Elixir. Some more sample from Guerlain Paris from the Belle Royale line. This is their Sculpt and Hair Mask. Actually, no. This is their Sculpt and Hair line. This is the shampoo. Here is a hair mask, Absolute Repair Monica. It's a L'Oreal hair mask. All right, I'm putting everything back in. Everything fits in here so well. Again, such a nice little bag from Purr, great Canadian brand. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're well. I hope your family's well. I appreciate you tuning in because I think the algorithm officially hates me for moving because I get no views anymore. But, so your chances of winning this giveaway are quite high. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, take care, stay well. I'll see you in the next video.